The first 6 people that successfully complete this rear leg elevated lunge time hold challenge will get a free 100% MR and a free muscle synthesis, and you're definitely going to need it when you do this particular challenge. Otherwise, the soreness is going to be off the charts. So the first thing we're going to do here is get into a good rear leg elevated lunge position, right? And if you're somebody that has some injuries going on, this is not a good idea to push yourself to the limit. And then I'm going to do 3 reps. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use my trusty phone here to time myself, and I want to be in this bottom position for 30 seconds. And I want to have a nice upright chest, and this is hard just doing this. Some people will have to stop right here. Don't consider that a failure, but over time, through the right workout session that we're actually posting here this week, you can see how you can adapt this particular movement for your needs as a part of your broader lower body training needs. But a great movement for body fat loss, and I started this clock a little bit late, and right now I'm looking here, and that's 30 seconds. Boy, I'm gonna let the tension get out here a little bit. I didn't have any warm up, that's why I look all stiff. But we have plenty more videos of this as well and other variations. 1, 2, 3. And down again, and I'm going to check here that I've got the timing going right, and I'm at 50 seconds on the clock. So I'm cheating here a little bit with my arms, but in the broader purpose of things, I shouldn't be doing that. But man, this is stinking. So I got to pause for a second. That's how bad this really is. But if you can do the whole thing where you get 3 pauses at 30 seconds each without having to come up or without any other kind of failure, you'll win the contest, and that means you are ridiculously strong. Great challenge for women as well. And actually, women, I would say, do better than men in this particular challenge because they're statically a lot stronger and more flexible in a lot of cases. Just something I've observed since we've been trying this in the gym over the last few weeks. But great way to pump up your lactic acid levels, which are a precursor to growth hormone, very important for fat burning. So cumulatively here, I think for this second part, I'm somewhere around 30 seconds, I think. Man, I mean, if you think this is easy by looking at it, try it yourself, and you'll really get an idea for how challenging it is. And after the pauses, then cranking out the reps, it's a whole different feeling, like you're tapping into muscle fibers you didn't even know you had, because of how challenging the pause situation is here. So I'm going to do 3 more reps, and I'm breathing heavy. This is aerobically very challenging too. Get my back foot in a good position. 1, 2, 3, and then down. And I got to revive my stopwatch. If you have crazy friends like I do and that want to do this with you, you can have one of them use a stopwatch, and I'm watching here. And I'm doing the best I can. And I have no shame in telling you that the first couple of times I tried to do this, I failed miserably. So this is about the 3rd time trying, and I'm still not quite getting it. But it's making me better each week, even though it's causing a lot of suffering. Man, I got 5 more seconds to complete. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to switch to the other leg. And that's part of the challenge. Do both legs. 5 seconds left, I said. Man, I'm kind of unstable, but in this case, I can use this for some support and balance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just in case, give it a little more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the challenge will be to switch over to the other leg. And I mentioned to you the importance of the 100% MR muscle synthesis. And many times, Dr. Serrano and I, and this is his invention, this challenge, he's a mad scientist, laying awake at night thinking of how he can, stimulate muscles and to create different effects to transform body composition and improve performance. And this has applications to both. So I got to give him credit for coming up with this particular challenge sequence. And we have a lot of other ones like it. But again, great for improving strength, great for body composition, for women, awesome for helping to firm everything up in all the right places. With female clients that are new, many of them complain that they're lean all over, but they have stubborn body fat accumulating in the glutes, buttocks area, and also the thighs. Has a lot to do with shutting off the fat storage receptors, and that's a whole different subject. But if you can properly stimulate the muscles, you're going to look a lot firmer, look a lot better, and women in general are much happier when we get them going with proper lower body training sessions. But with this particular movement, other ones like it, they're so challenging for the muscles. The idea is to accelerate your recovery so the next day you're not brutally sore. Because if you are, then that means the body is fighting so hard to recover, it can't do much by way of helping to burn more stored fat as fuel, improve performance, to build muscle and so forth. So we use the 100% MR and the muscle synthesis powder, which are both proprietary amino acid ratios that Dr. Serrano invented, to accelerate recovery of the muscles as well as the nervous system. They bypass the digestive hang-ups, they get right to where they need to go within seconds, they blow protein powders out of the water. You see, you try, and you'll notice so much faster in terms of recovery, and then, within a week or two, your body composition is going to improve dramatically as well.